So good day everyone. You're welcome to my online channel whereby I will be discussing physics calculations. So here I will be solving many calculations on physics because I realize calculation is a problem for many students studying physics. So I want to start with the equation of motion. How equation can be derived. Let's start. What are those equations? Equations of motions we have. The first one we have V is equal to U plus AT. So also have that is equation one. Equation two, number two, we have S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So that is it. We also have uh sorry, we also have S is equal to U plus V. This will be number two. According to bracket what T. And we also have V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Equation 3. And equation what? 4. So that we are going to derive it. Let's start. I'm going to start with the first one, which is what? S. X is what? V is equal to what? U plus AT. How can we derive this equation? How can we derive this equation? So let's start. To derive this equation, we are going to make use of what? Acceleration. Acceleration. So when I say acceleration, what does that mean? It means change in velocity. Change in velocity. When there is change in velocity, so that is when there is increase in velocity, that means there is what? Acceleration. Change in velocity over what? All over time. All over time. So the change in velocity will now give us what? That means we have what? Initial velocity and final velocity. That means v minus u all over what? All over t. So a is equal to what? V minus u all over t. So when we cross multiply and cross multiply, we are going to have at is equal to what? V minus u. So we can also say, if you say 2 plus 3 is equal to what? 5. We can also say 5 is equal to what? 2 plus 3. You know that? So the same thing, you can say V minus U is equal to what? 80. We are still saying the same thing. So what we do next is that what? We say V is equal to what? If we bring this thing to the other side, that means it becomes what? Positive. U plus 80. So we have proved the first equation, equation 1. You can see we have proved this. We have proved this. Now, let's prove the second one. So let's prove the second one. So this one, the U represents the what? The initial velocity. V represents the what? The final what? Velocity. So when you say initial velocity, we mean velocity of an object at its starting point. Velocity of an object what? At its starting point. Why the final velocity means velocity of an object at what? At the end point. So that means that is the difference between the two. So now let's continue. How can we prove the next one? How can we prove it? So we are going to have that one. We are going to use what? Average speed number 2. Average speed, average speed, average speed is equal to what? Total distance, total distance over what? Over time. So for average speed, we are going to, that means consider initial velocity and what? And final velocity, which is what? U plus V. U plus V. So the average, we have what? Over 2, divided by 2. So therefore, total distance S over what? Over T. So what we are doing here is that what? We want to find X. We want to calculate X. So how do we find X? We know we need this t to be removed. What can we do to remove this t? Assume that it is xt that you have there. To remove it, we are going to multiply it by what? 1 over t. But it's what? S over t. To remove it, we are going to use what? T multiplied by t. So that this one can remove. You can see. So that means multiply by t. so that this thing can remove, can find what if it remain only what only x. So that means we are going to have what u plus v over 2 all into bracket t is equal to what s over t multiplied by t. You can see t cancel t. So therefore our s is equal to what u plus v all over 2 all into bracket t. Equation 2 has been what has been proved. Now let's continue. Equation 2 has been proved. So equation 3 now, it's the third one. Don't forget, our first equation is this: v is equal to what u plus at. That is our equation 1. The second equation is equal to what s is equal to what u plus v all over 2 all into bracket t. That is our equation what equation 2. Now take note of something. We are going to substitute u plus at for v in equation 2. So that is how to get the next one. Just substitute. Just like you are doing simultaneous equation. Substitute u plus at for what? For v in equation 2. In equation 2. So what's our equation 2? Our equation 2 is what? S is equal to u plus v all over 2 all into bracket what? T. So it means wherever we see u plus at, wherever we see v, we are going to put what? U plus at. So let's now go. Now we have what? S is equal to what? U plus v. As we have said here, we are going to represent this v with what? U plus at all over 2, all in bracket what? T. So this one means 1u, another one 1u. 1u plus 1u, we have what? 2u. So s is equal to what? 2u plus 8c all over 2 all into bracket t. You can see that. So what do we do next? We can see we have 4 over 2, 4 plus 8 over everything over 2. We can see that what 4 over 2 plus 8 over 2. We can break it because this one they share these two. So that means that is what we can break it. 4 over 2 and 8 over 2. So that means 4 over 2 we have 2, 8 over 2 we have what 4. 2 plus 4 6. If we do it this way too, we are going to get the same thing. Can you see? 8 plus 4 12. 12 over 2 6. Can you see? We got the same thing. Okay? So method will be used here. So s is equal to what? 2u. You are sharing these 2 over 2 plus 80 over 2 all into bracket what? T. So therefore what happened? These 2 will cancel these 2. It's possible. So therefore s is equal to what? U plus 80 over these 2. No? We have what? T. So when you open the bracket, you are going to have what? S is equal to what? ut plus at square all over 2. So therefore, we are going to have s, no, we have 1 over 4, we have 4 over 2. No, is what? Is 2. It's the same thing as half into what? 4. So 2 in 4 is 2, the same thing. So therefore, we are going to see x is equal to ut plus half at square. So that is our what? Equation what? Equation 3. Equation 3. I hope that is clear. Then let's derive the last one. The last one, which is what? Equation what? The equation 4. The equation 4 of it. Don't forget, we are still using the same thing. V is equal to what? U plus 80. That's our equation 1. S is equal to what? U plus V over 2 all into bracket T. That is our equation 2. We are still using this one to get the equation 4. So that means, but before we can do that, we have to make T. We make T the subject the subject of the formula. Of the formula. So we make T the subject of the formula. So how do we do that? So therefore, from equation 1, from equation 1. So that means if V, our equation 1 is what? V is equal to what? U plus AT. So that means V minus U is equal to what? AT. So therefore, we have to by what? By A. So V minus U over A is equal to what? AC over A. A will cancel A. So that means T is equal to what? V minus U over what? Over A. So that is what we are using now. Now say substitute. Substitute V minus U over A. Over A. For what? For T. For T in equation 2. Take note, we substitute everything in equation 2 to get the third equation. We also substitute in equation what? In equation, that same equation 2 to get the third equation. Take note of that. Substitute V minus U over A for T in equation what? In equation 2. So what's our equation 2? Equation 2 is what? S is equal to U plus V over 2 all into bracket T. So whenever we see T, what are we going to put there? We are going to put this there. We are going to put that there. So V minus U over A. So therefore S is equal to U plus V over 2 all into bracket what? T. What are T? V minus U over A, right? So therefore S is equal to what? U times V. So we can say, just say U plus V, the numerator separately. I want to multiply the numerator separately. V minus U, can we see? All over the numerator 2 separately. 2 times A, 2A. So therefore, you can see, how do you multiply? Use this to multiply this. Then after you are done with that, then use this to multiply this. So U times V, you get what? UV. U times minus U square. V times V plus V square. Then plus UV. So all over what? 2A. So what next thing? What next are we going to do is we have what? X. So this one we cancel this. You can see. Just like we have 2 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2. We are going to get what? 0. So the same thing. This one give us a 0. Then we cross multiply. Cross multiply. So this one is over 1. This one multiplied by this and this one multiplied by this. So S times 2A is equal to what? Minus U square plus what? V square. So therefore 2AS is equal to what? Minus U square plus V square. V square. So therefore, if this one come here, 2AS plus U square is equal to what? V square. So therefore, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Proved. So the next one would be solving question with this formula. How can we solve question with this formula? I believe you have enjoyed the video. So please, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that whenever I drop another video, you always get notification. So thank you.